the past weeks is a little challenging. But we are off, and yeah, Skarsnik just letting the horses right out of the gate. No time wasted. We will see both runners head over to a scripted fight here with Ridley, where you supposedly just are here with the baby, and you're like, oh, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to collect it. I'm trying to pick it up. It looks interactable. And then Ridley comes out of nowhere to interact with you and tries to pick you up. But that doesn't happen until, spoiler alerts, later in the game. But you damage yourself down until you can start hearing the roo roo roo. Kick him in the dish pan, roo roo roo. And I believe Skarsnik has been playing with different input latencies lately. $42.20 for Skarsnik plays it. I ended up missing Solski's series, Escape Time. But they are off, and we do indeed have a Now, since the tournament has started, I don't believe any of these two runners have PB'd just yet. However, I do hope we have the chance to see that. Hopefully see a PB from both runners. So Solski's finished picking up Morph Ball and is en route to pick up his missile pack. The great thing about this game, I feel, is the challenging aspect of it regarding movement. Because when you first play this game, as often we've seen plenty of casual playthroughs, the movement can feel a little clunky due to the nature that you have almost full control of what Samus does. You control her height when jumping. You control her momentum. You control her arm pumps, of course. So like angling up, angling down. You can shorten her hitbox by aiming down. There's like a whole bunch of things happening at once when you're trying to play this game for you to focus. I know that some people have said that this is essentially the game where you hold the B button the entire time in order to go fast. And some people think, well, why do you have to hold dash? Why can't you just have Metroid run? Solski touching base, 508, bomb time. Skarsnik on his way up. I like that Skarsnik has a angle up ledge grabs. They always look different to me as opposed to the more common angle down ledge grab. Solski shooting 5 pea shooter shots and then follows up with 4 missiles. Doesn't get to skip the exploding face animation, but that's quite alright. Skarsnik just shooting all of his pea shooter shots. This game is really food themed. Pea, well, like you shoot peas and fighting a chicken. The chicken runs around with its head cut off. If you let, we try to avoid that because it wastes time. Solski making good time heading down to Green Brinstar. Skarsnik picking up his E-Tank. Now, both runners will, I'm pretty sure we will see different item pickups. Like someone will opt to pick up more E-Tanks than the other, depending on how safely they want to play it. And yeah, Solski does. Well, actually, both of these players come from A Link to the Past, if I'm not mistaken. But Solski hails from the randomizer side of it, and Skarsnik, I know I've seen him run A Link to the Past. Just cool to get a little more, you know, a little crossover IRL when people participate in these races. So in order to beat the game, you need at least 3 energy tanks. And that's assuming you pick up Gravity and Varia. Especially Varia, actually. Varia is the one that checks for... That ensures that you don't lose more than 3 energy tanks due to Mother Brain's Painbow beam. That's really weird to say, Painbow. It's like... I'm gonna keep saying it anyway. And then as well, their ammo counts will also be a factor that comes into play. Because for Mother Brain Phase 1, you do need to... there is a minimum of damage that you need to do. First is to break the little glass that protects Mother Brain, and then after that, the important part is to deal the 3,000 damage to Mother Brain's brain. Also had the great pleasure of meeting Solski at this past AGDQ. Oh, Skarsnik picking up Spazer. Definitely a beam that helps you out for that greater damage. Solski with the excellent Kraid quick kill. First trying it. And we're picking up his first suit. That grants some heat protection, which is necessary in order to delve deeper into Norfair's fiery heck ways. Scars wants to be a little careful. I don't know if he might choose to farm a little bit right before. Ooh, right before Kraid. Although he does get the the health bomb, so he should be all right. But I think well, depends. No, yeah, he should be fine. Depending on what. Oh, Skarsnik does do the missile method. Oh, a little too early on the super shot. Nice mouth ball, by the way. I caught that, Solski. Mouth ball is, I mean, that is essentially the expression on that monster's face that's guarding. It's a statue, but still, that's supposedly guarding Kraid's lair. It's like, oh, always Pog champion to see that mouth ball. High jump boots for Solski. So, developer intended route is has you pick up high jump boots in order to gain access into Kraid's lair, but they were able to sequence break that by wall jumping off a little ledge. But Skarsnik being able to kill Kraid quickly enough, at least, and shall be continuing both players with one boss. There we go. Skarsnik already on his way out. He's gonna pick up this Kraid tank as well. It's a safety tank. There are others that are, I feel, a little more out of the way, or excuse me, in the way. Well, there's some that are out of the way too, but they can. Usually, the ones that are out of the way are the options that you can take in order to play a little bit more safely. And this one, although it is right next door, I think is worth because I think the important part is sure, you sacrifice maybe 14 to 15 seconds, picking up safety. If you end up skipping that tank, you could essentially possibly lose even more than just time. You could lose your whole run if you're not too familiar with how to play at a more riskier level. Scars with the high jump boots right now. And Solski will be picking up Wave Beam. Do you think oh gosh, I shouldn't do this, but I think I will. Do you think they pick up Wave Beam last because you wave goodbye to this segment? There I went and did it. I really can't stop myself. See? Even Solski with the angle up, he was preparing the arm wave. See? Bye-bye. With this, Solski actually will be, like I said, waving goodbye to this segment because there's nothing more for them to do. Although, if they were feeling extremely daring, they could head on right over to Ridley right now through a lava dive. But that's slightly advanced and rando tech. Not really necessary for this route. Skarsnik having a good attempt over here at Bubble Mountain, climbing above, yelling Drago at the top of it, at the top of the mountain, and at the top of his lungs. This is a pretty good time for Solski, wow. We have Solski's attempt at that's the Halfa Spark. You just go halfway. I guess it's pretty safe that he took that so that he doesn't lose too much energy because the upcoming segment is a little bit more scary. Not scary in the sense of like, spoops, because it's a haunted, wrecked ghost ship. But scary because Fantoon could kill you to death if the players let them. Nice, I'm here for Solski as well. And Skarsnik picking up Wave Beam. I wonder if either runner will be taking any safety saves right before wrecked ship. There's opportunity number one for safety save on Solski's side that he just skipped. The last one would be a little bit more out of the way, but it kind of guarantees a refill. And maybe Skarsnik might be more open to using that one. Farming up those crabs. Yeah, just wasting no time. Immediately sparking right across them. Energy looking a little scary too. Like I'm telling you, this section is scary. I wonder if Solski could farm these atomics. It'll be like he's on the west side, eating in and out because, well, he'll be farming these atomics. Going through the door. What? What is that? And then coming right back up to farm a little more. Yes, in and out. There we go. The in and out strats. I wouldn't blame him if he did it one more time though. Like Britney Spears. Spears. You know, gotta hit me, baby, one more time. Skarsnik, by the way, ended up picking up Ice Beam. This will make Red Tower much, much easier. And save them from having to deal with the migraine that is having an iceless Red Tower. Oh, good. More energy drop. Plus RNG for Solski. Excellent Doppler, though. Safe. So the good thing is that if you pick up an energy, a big energy, it's almost like if you take a hit and you pick up the energy, they kind of balance out. Because a hit from Fantoon or the Flame, any of the Flames, hit for 20. Oh gosh. Yes, give him that. That's what he wants. Give him one more. Oh, goodness gracious. Skarsnik taking a safe way up Red Tower. Here we go, Solski with the kill, maybe? Close. But one super should be able to kill the wicked ghost of the East. Must be from New York, huh? Here we go, the super. Oh. Still use the super. GG though, made it out alive. Thank goodness gracious. Look at how beautiful and smooth ice makes these rooms for Skarsnik. Not having to take unnecessary damage. Because on top of the fact that for movement in this game, you have to use damage boosts, and depending on the enemy, some enemies can hit, really hard. I think that's what Osmosis Jones said that in the movie Osmosis Jones. Why do you hit so hard? And also Shine Sparking costs a little bit of energy. And by a little, I mean really depends on how far you're sparking. Oh, the accidental pause right there. This attic is a good room to farm energy, I feel. And I believe Solski will be playing it safe anyway, so he's using the his supers to farm him up, simply because he will be picking up more supers on his way down Red Tower, and even crossing Heckway on the way. Look at this. All this energy. Surely he would have no problems crossing the spiky bowling alley. Oh, that's all right. Okay, well that's all right. Well, that's okay. That's fine. That's just some stuff that Jesus. Good thing he farmed, as he says in chat. Oh good Lord. But he's now nestled safely under our tree. That's a line from Jingle All the Way, even though we're not anywhere close to Christmas. But yeah, nestled safely right there, snuggling up to Little bowling chorizo. Less RNG for Scars. Entering really healthy though. Let's see what we've got. Excellent D-boost off the Ripper. Ripper? He barely knows her. Goodness, what is going on with that timer? Scars. Just trading hits. Oh gosh. Be careful. The flames are really unreliable to farm for energy, so the most important thing is to try to just get this fight over with as quickly as possible. Oh, I see. Nice. So Scars is actually using the two missiles, and then the charge shot method. Way of fighting Phantoon. Oh, okay. I think. Oh, hold on. Oh, Scars. Sometimes when trying to charge shot, it might take a little while if you're spending too much time turning around or taking damage, because those will delay your charge time. So Scars, please be safe. Please be safe. He's not below the 30 threshold. So yeah, again. Oh, thank goodness. Yes. Okay. So since he's not above 50 yet, and I hope this takes a long time for Phantoon to show up. Yeah, that's good enough. He should be alright. Nice job. Whew. Scars made it through. Staying alive in the ship of the dead. If anything, I think the Bee Gees sung about these situations when it comes to staying alive. But you can tell by the way that Skarsnik does his short charges. He's a Metroid's man. So he's got no time to talk. That's why Metroid does not talk. Solski maybe gonna take a safety here. Yes, he's gonna be picking up. Doesn't want these. Well, the goal was to get the missile skip. He wanted the super missiles right here. These will help for Batwoon, especially since Batwoon does take 10 supers in order to make it a dead snake. And of course, they will also help with Dragon, because Dragon essentially takes 20 supers in total to kill. Ooh, going for the X Factor, and I think one particle did hit at least, so that also does the damage equivalent to a super missile. All he has to do is just land 8 more. 2, or 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay. He's gonna spam all the missiles. Batwoon is also known for having the worst hitbox of all time ever in the world of everything that you could have ever of all time. Yeah. Go. Skarsnik just cuddling up. to Bomb Teresa, or excuse me, Bowling Teresa. Yeah, Bowling Teresa. Just come here, my child. Let me show you the way. Gotta get a farm. Oh, were you trying to do the? I wonder if he was trying to farm it up in the sand. Nevertheless, Skarsnik with the gravity suit pickup. Dab it on them haters. The dabbity suit, if anything. Also, these bugs are so bad at dropping supers here at the anti-slow refill. But we're just gonna go ahead and go. Those were some really good wall jumps actually, and he was having a go at the full halfie. Alright, Skarsnik. Down to Red Tower. We'll try to meet up Solski over at Metroid. Oh, Solski was a little too early with the short charge, so he ran out of time. Now Dragon is the only boss that will take damage to short charges, or excuse me, to Shine Sparks. Pumping all those supers. The best spot to aim for. Okay, cool. On Dragon with these Shine Sparks is to apply those Shine Sparks directly to the forehead. There's a short charge, a little too high. Usually runners try to bait up the goop attack, just because whenever Dragon is swooping, it is a little bit more difficult to get a read on where Dre will be going. So close, so close, so close. And when you use ammo, or I think even charge shots on Dragon, she will speed up as opposed to just using Shine Sparks for damage. She will not speed up whatsoever. Good fish tank room for Skarsnik, and yeah, obviously, congrats, Solski, on making it through. Surviving this fight. Solski has just another beam upgrade that he will be on his way to pick up, and Skarsnik also opted to pick up a few more safeties regarding ammo. Again, I feel like these are... Oh no, Skarsnik got jebaited by the crumblies. Just... It's unbelievable how that happens. Shout out to Hockey. There we go. You have more than enough ammo to kill bots. And Solski with the plasma beam. This beam actually is the only one that pierces through enemies. So while you have wave that will penetrate any solid objects except enemies, plasma complements that. Oof. It's also cool that Skarsnik has falling all the way down. But yeah, Solski is a person to remember that, you know, that when we fall down, we pick ourselves up. And Skarsnik's current beam combo deals that, yeah, deals enough damage, the same amount of damage as a super missile. So 10 charge shots would have killed bot 1. But of course, it is understood that super missiles do have a faster damage per second output. Skarsnik with the farm. Pretty sure he's gonna want full supers too, just to dispatch Dragon a little quicker. Oh, in fact, I actually missed that Skarsnik has picked up. I think he might have picked up crab supers then, because he does have 20 super missiles in total, and 20 is exactly the amount to kill Dragon. Here's the last beam, the actual last beam for Solski to pick up. The ice beam, which will serve further use in the Metroids room down in Turian. Because Metroids you can kill if you freeze them, and you either shoot 5 missiles or 1 super. Some enemies do take double damage depending on the the item that you're using. It's a nice safety, the Nutella refill for Solski to take, because honestly, Lore Warfare is heck for a lot of runners, especially if you're not too familiar with the movement. You will be taking around 40 to 50 energy worth of damage per hit, because that's just how strong these pirates are, and these key hunters, and these Namihe flames. Good kill. There we are, Skarsnik. Dragon fight is done for. It's donezo. Solski having enough with the acrobatics over at Worst Room in the Game. There's no entertainment in Worst Room in the Game. I guess it only makes sense for the worst game in the room to have a worst room in the game, right? That's right, I'm talking about Super Metroid. Just kidding. Super Metroid you can say that Super Metroid is a game. Whether it's good or bad is up for interpretation. Solski's just gonna continue. I thought he was gonna go for the Fire Flea tank, but he just noped out on that. He only has his eyes set on rescuing his bait. Okay, good. There we are. Skarsnik crossing Cacatac Alley. And I think he might be wanting to farm a few more Cacatacs. Guess not. Don't know if he has... No, he already has Ice Beam. So, yeah, his ammo count is good to continue to lower warfare. Also, excellent Shine Spark kills on those Metal Pirates. Showing off some swagginess with those new route strats. Yes, indeed, Skarsnik was able to complete the bounty that we have here on Plasma. Squeezing right through that pancake. Be careful, get that spin jump, don't get knocked down. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's see this fight for Solski. See it through to the end. Now, with all these charge shots that Solski is dealing, they do 900 damage per shot. And that's what they fully, of course, he's fully equipped on beams. And all it takes is just 20 simple shots, same as Mother Brain. Honestly, I want to argue that Ridley is perhaps the hardest boss in the speedrun. But I say that with a different type of, a different difficulty in how this fight handles. Not so much that the boss fight is difficult, he can kill you, you know, if you only have like less than 3 tanks or less than 2 tanks. But more so in the sense that he is a boss that does not have a quick kill. Or like that you can just immediately dispose of in like 2 or 3 rounds. You can bleed time, and that's mostly due to the fact that if you miss a charge shot, you have to charge shot again and try. I think it's like a 1.5 seconds. So pretty much Ridley will bleed all your time if you are not used to the charge shot timings. Okay, Scars, of course, already picked up Ice Beam. He might want to get a few more power bombs. He still has a chance. No, he's gonna farm here. I think he'll be alright. Either way, he could farm. Oh no, he's got power bombs now. He's fine. Solski just bless RNG. The escape is still something that you want to be careful, because you really aren't right out of the heck yet. Just because Ridley is down doesn't mean the segment is over. Good job making it through Three Musketeers, and only has to reach Golden 4 next. Scars are just right now getting started on Lower North. So while Scars did not take the southern route and did not see the Nutella refill, he did stop to refill a little bit with the farmable bugs. Might still try to pick up the Fire Flea tank. There we are. Starts killing all the space pirates just to have an easier worst room in the game. Go, 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 go. Solski just space jumping it up. Aww, Solski. He was like, just kind of put his hands together and just gave the fish a good old hey! And to which the fish acknowledged and said, hey! Back. So, hey! To you, Solski, and hey! To everyone in chat. Hey! Yep, hi. He said hi. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so here's the safety E-tank that I expected Scars to pick up. Again, Ridley really hurts a lot. Emotionally, because he steals your baby. And physically, because that's a dragon that's trying to touch you. Don't let that happen, ever. A little bit of spoiler alert, but that's quite alright, Solski. It's just because of the fish. If you're good to it, it's good to you. And you just golded. So, you're welcome. No, but seriously, that was a fantastic run there. Escaping out of LN. Scar is using the 3 blocks. The 3 blocks there on the ground that Scars is standing on is pretty much the trigger point for the space pirates. So as long as you stand there, the pirates will behave accordingly. whatever accordingly means in this case, who knows? But they will jump around and try to dish one out. Oh, Mano-John remembers my little tutorial. Yeah. That's what it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. Solski's looking strapped on ammo. Honestly, should be alright. Scars. It's farming, which is a good decision right before Ridley. As I said, deadly fight. Deadly. Does huge. Does thousands of damage. But we're good to go. Bless RNG, Scars. We'll see you on the other end. I feel like, especially you have this many tanks, just a good, safe way to have control of Ridley is to kind of just hop around. Jump around. The longer you are in air, or as pretty much as long as you're not standing on the platform there that the game developers give you, Ridley would be more prone to give you some swoopies instead of some pogos. Pogos, I feel, are a little bit more scarier. Solski. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that feels good. Getting that baby skip. Also, Scars killing Ridley. Or, Rip Lee. That's rest in peace, Lee. That dragon's name is Lee. And Solski just has one more fight to go. Now, Mother Brain does have the same energy as Ridley, so again, just 20 charge shots with whatever Solski has, should be fine. No problems there. Solski is about to get powed right in the kisser with this rainbow beam. As I mentioned earlier, just at least 3 tanks in order to survive this fight with Varia. Because that will trigger the cutscene in which the baby here, Captain Underpants over here, saves your day. Scars having a really good for escape here, actually. Just wants to be careful. Getting knocked around by 3 musketeers. Ooh, that was really nice slow-mo in the Matrix. Hitboxing by Skarsnik, making it safely. For those that are faint of heart, look away in this next moment, because you may not be able to deal with the childhood trauma that is Odewa. I will avenge. Just one more phase of Mother Brain here. That's a sentiment we all share, Mano-chan. That is indeed what we all felt. I still feel to this very day. So the moment that the timer appears on screen, I feel like it's about a minute and 20 seconds until the run is over. But will Solski save or not save the animals? That is the question. Scars heading up Meridia. It's making waves here. Its way out. We will see if maybe Scars will be able to PB. Maybe not. It really does depend. Oh. Oof. Solski is about to PB, actually. Look at this. Everyone hyperclap and celebrate with your boy. 57-11. It's a 28-second PB. But the official SRL time is 57:13. Yeah, so 57 minutes and 13 seconds. JJ to the boy. Give him a round of applause. Alright, Scars. Your turn to PB. It's actually really good that Solski was able to PB this. But will we be having Solski join us for commentary? Let's hear a little bit of cute chat, but it's fine. Here we go. Well, get a little sour, please. At this moment. And so Solski will be joining us momentarily. Give us that post-race interview that we've all been dying to hear. And with this ammo count, yeah, Skarsnik should be... It should be fine in order to finish out the rest of the run. Purposely taking damage in order to have a faster baby drain. And here we have him, Solski. GG, man.
Thanks.
Congrats on the PB. Yeah, that was... I mean, were you expecting it? I don't know if you were really pushing for PB attempt.
No, just kind of going with it. My start was really strong, a lot of golds on the splits, even though I kind of nuked the splits recently. So the pace early on was pretty decent. It was kind of the mid game that really fell apart for me. This one was Wreck Ship and Radio weren't the strongest, but Norfolk Escape or Exit and especially Turning were really strong for me today. So that kind of pushed me towards it. So it was kind of nice.
Oh, excellent. Were you like behind on any splits? I guess after Wreck Ship or...
Yeah, like Gravity Space and Ice and really Z-Tank I was behind, definitely. Everything else was like gold or green, so it was
wow.
Pretty much like the strengthened runner was just kind of drilling down his PB at that stage kind of thing right now. So
yeah, I was wondering when you would be able to land a personal best for yourself. It's not like I don't think you necessarily grind this game out, but you kind of just warm up.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, I didn't have time for warm up today. I had some personal business to attend to, but yeah, no, the run was good. Honestly, like the grand scheme of things, it could have went a lot worse. So I'm happy with where we landed it.
Awesome job. That's really cool. No fish kill.
Yeah, I figured you'd had enough, and I I enjoyed the gold split on GT because of it.
Right. So, yeah. I don't know if you took any safeties in this run. I don't know how you normally would do like an actual, I guess, attempt at a personal best, if you would.
Yeah.
But I assume you always also pick up the super missiles over at Aqueduct.
Usually it just depends on ammo count where I'm at. Like if I'm feeling low, it's like, what do I want to do? Do I want to farm or do I want to just get more supers? Mm-hmm. And that tends to win out if I can skip the missiles. And unfortunately, I missed it by just a little bit by jumping over it. But extra ammo is always good. But yeah, that's probably the only one I still kind of have other than E-Tanks. I'm just like, it can save me quite a bit of time. I think it'll save me like 20 seconds if I knock it out every time. So maybe more, I don't know.
Yeah, that is pretty much knocks out a third of Dragon's energy or health with 15 supers or so.
Yeah.
And oh no, go on.
I was gonna say, yeah, that fight I missed the initial spark, and then that one spark that just like went right over him. I'm like, oh god, this is rough.
Right. Yeah.
The one over him was spectacular. I was like, oh no. But yeah,
that's just, I don't. It's kind of still a little weird trying to spark Dre because obviously the intent is also to avoid the goops, and if you spark into a goop, Dragon will fly away.
Right.
So, and I don't know why sometimes it happens, but some of the goops will fly like in an upwards direction. And
yeah, it's really weird.
And then of course she like kind of is waving like up and down, kind of like one of those Medusa heads in Castlevania.
Yeah, that's actually a really good description of it. The pattern is very similar.
Yeah. So it's like, in a way, Dragon can juke your spark, and it just makes it all the all the.
Yeah, it was definitely comical.
Well, that's what you're about, aren't you? You're all about the comedy. I feel
Yeah,
like you are.
the swag and the comedy. But yeah, no, I had a ton of fun with this run. I think what was most important. I had a moment of rage. I can't remember where I said I raged.
The pancake.
Oh yeah, because
So
it was like
when you
I
were
kept,
falling down.
yeah, like I kept bleeding time, and then like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make up time now on the plasma exit, and then I get denied by the pancake. I have to fall all the way down. I'm like, swear word, swear word, swear word. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
But yeah, I think that was the only part where I got really toasty about it. But other than that, like I had fun with it, so it was good. It's good.
I think one way or another, Pancake Room will actually dish out that rage out of a runner. I don't know. It's weird, but it's gonna make you do it for whatever reason.
I can't remember a time I ever fell there either. I'm just like, really? I don't have any recovery. I have to fall. There's like nothing I could do. I was like, no. But yeah, no, I had a ton of fun, so that was good. So yeah, any final kind of questions or anything like that, or?
I mean, this is what is this, win number 2 for you?
Yeah, it's number 2.
Also, I mean, I don't know if there's any. One last thing.
Yeah, sure.
Maniacal.
Is he 2-2 as well?
I don't think so. He might be 3-1.
Dang.
Let me double check for you. Oh, he's 2-2. He's 2-2.
Let's go.
So here's hoping that either one of you get a chance to meet up, because I know that's something that you've kind of been hoping for.
Yeah, he's a good friend, and he recently sub 50 too, so he's put in a lot of grinding work recently to push for that. Like he was sitting around a 57, 56, and then within the month he grinded that all the way down to sub 50. So that's really good for him. So
yeah, that Maniacal, he's gonna eliminate you. I know we're only in Swiss rounds, but he just said it right now.
Just gonna knock him out.
Just I don't know, Maniacal. Do you respond? Ball's in your court.
He's got nothing.
Yeah, I guess not. Well, yeah, GG. Congrats on the win. 2 more races as we are about to enter round 5.
Yes, we are.
Are you gonna try to push for a better time, or are you just gonna keep playing it?
I don't know. Like it's been tough to find time recently. Like I literally just restarted my stream schedule this week. Like I've been really off and on the last month and a half and a bit, so we're just starting to get the time back now. If I can kind of put into it to where I'm happy with it. Like when I practice, I like to practice in good sessions, right? Like I don't want to just do like 5 minutes. I want to do like an hour on like 5 rooms kind of thing. Where I can just really kind of grind it out. Like Metroid's rooms was a good example. Put in a solid hour of that, and it's already paying off. So I feel like if I can just keep getting those sessions in, just chipping away at it, then the time will improve itself. Everything will kind of knock in. So, but yeah, hoping to get some more practice in. If not, then we'll just kind of keep going with the flow and just progressively PBing as we casually, I guess.
Awesome. Then we look forward to it and seeing what ends up being the result of it.
For sure. But yeah, thanks for the commentary. Thanks for hosting the tournament. It's been fun. It's actually got my ass to some SM practice.
Hello. Yeah, about time. What's up, Scars? By the way, yeah, no, it's about time you finally got on it.
Yeah, for sure.
But
sorry for killing the fish.
Thanks. All right, I'm gonna dip now, guys. Take care, and again, thanks for hosting the tournament and everything like that. It's been great. Just keep up the good work, guys. Take care.
All right. See you, Solski. Everyone give him a follow. That's Solski.
I get the PB now.
And yeah, Scars, GG, by the way. Let me just go ahead and read off your personal best now since you PB'd. Congrats, man. It's an hour and 9 minutes and 14 seconds. I don't know if you had something different, though, on your actual split time, or if you're just going off of SRL.
I forget he was not around the race, so I used this timer, and I was like, oh, I should have used my last split.
Oh yeah, that is actually it. Well, we're going off by SRL then.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not really a good time, though. It's not really. I
don't know. You shaved 3 minutes off it. That's really good.
Yeah, but I practiced nothing. Like, you see me troubled with ZBT skip for a while. It was bad.
And yet you still were able to pull it off. So nice, man. And I called it too, kinda. I honestly was just hoping that you two would be able to PB, and you both actually did.
Oh yeah, that's really nice. I was like, I get the notification on Discord. Oh, the race, my SNES Classic is still on my box because I was out for the week. I was like, oh, okay, I need to set up everything back.
All right.
I was like, oh yeah, I'll just stream something. Okay, I will take this scene. Oh, no timer. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, no timer this time around. But still, I don't know. How do you feel about your run? Apart from the fact that you feel yourself, you took forever on some things. Still 3 minutes.
Yeah, boss fight was really bad. I don't get why I didn't get the stun lock animation on Craig. I get the timing right. That's why I'm confused.
Oh well, I mean, you did say that you were playing with a different latency input, maybe.
Yeah, but I think the timing was right for the 2 missiles. I'm not sure. It was weird.
So yeah, the timing was right for the 2 missiles, but your super shot was just it must have been like a frame earlier or 2.
Yeah, I thought it was too early. Yeah, I was like, oh, that must have been too fast because most of the time it worked. I mean, you have a lot of time when you land after you land the first missing.
Mm-hmm.
I was at first I was like, oh, I see the freeze frame. I was like, hey, why is open this move? And I'm like, oh yeah, probably the 1 frame too early. Not fun. This fight is a nightmare when you don't get the quick kill. It's like, yeah, whatever. So yeah, if there's another race soon or something.
Another race will be a little bit later, actually. The next race is like an hour and a half from now.
Oh, okay, that's late. I mean, most of the time weekend there are a lot of race. But yeah, thanks for having me. I will get back to doing nothing.
You enjoy. Yeah, you enjoy doing nothing. That's
yeah.
That's how I want to be spending my days, actually. Right.
Yeah, I wanted to practice today. I was like, oh, we'll finish something and practice. I was like, I thought my race was like in the evening for me. It's like 4 hours. I was like, okay. And now it's no, okay. Wait. Anyway, have a good time. Have a good day. Have a good evening or day. I don't know, whatever. Is that for you?
Yeah, thank you so much, Scars. You as well. Enjoy all of that. Make sure to follow Skarsnik. That's his Twitch TV. But Scars, everybody, give him a round of applause. And thank you all for watching. Again, a race is scheduled to start an hour and a half from now. So stay tuned. I have been myself, and you are you. Have a wonderful. Bye.